With elevated greens surrounded by massive dunes and naturally contoured fairways guarded with gnarly fescue and deep bunkers, links golf is a once-in-a-year unique challenge for the LPGA players. Like most links courses, the weather and the potential for high winds coming off the water is the main defense at Royal Birkdale, just a short distance from the Atlantic. It's a big challenge for the main contenders.
You have the wind element, you have the rain element. The rough and the bunkers are definitely tough. I think the last couple of times we played here, the bunkers were really the only issue. The rough was really a non-issue for us. So this year, it's definitely up.
I think hitting off the tee is going to be the key. And that's not only drivers. It's going to be some 3-woods, some hybrids, maybe some irons. But it's playing, hitting to the right spots, hitting the right shot at the right time.
If it gets real windy out here or the rain comes in, it's really hard. The ball's bouncing kind of everywhere, so you got to be really creative as far as where you're going to approach the greens and stuff like that, whereas opposed to, soft golf courses where you can kind of fly at your targets.
I think the biggest thing is the tee shot. It's pretty tight from the tee, so you kind of have to place it. And then the second shot to the green, there are many bunkers around the greens, but at least it's pretty fair, But the tee shots, definitely.
Birkdale is in the small, charming town of Southport, which is just about 45 minutes from Liverpool, once the industrial hub of Britain, and later the center of a cultural explosion headlined by the Beatles. Here to my right is a statue of John Lennon, and behind me is the Cavern, the spot where the legendary band first made an impression that survives to this day. Are you a Beatles fan? And if so, what's your favorite Beatles song?
I am not a big fan, but I do like their music, and probably Let It Be would be like my best one.
I'm not a super Beatles fan. I'm more into the modern stuff.
I'd have to go with Hey Jude. I don't know why, but it's a fun song.
Well, I was actually named after a Beatles song. My dad is the biggest Beatles fan, so I would have been Michelle even if I was a boy.
Now the question is whose game will best come together this week for the women's third major of the season. So far, the Americans have led the charge, with Lexi Thompson and Michelle Wie claiming the first two of the year.
We're watching each other, Michelle and I work out together, and Jessica Corda does too. And, we see each other working hard, and it makes you want to go work hard too.
We push each other. We get really excited, when another American play well. I know that, every time I see a couple of American flags up on the leaderboard, it gets me really excited. But yeah, we definitely push each other.
It's a long and winding road to victory.